know if you guys have any questions. So again, it's your boy Cobe Rise.
Coming for you, coming for you, coming for you, coming for you.
Oh Lord, do not forget the gorillas. Everyone know we the realest, a bunch of go-getters. I bet you can tell I'm the illest. You don't need your fingers to feel it. You know I can straight spit, knock you out with a late hit. Feel like I'm the one, like I'm Neo, but this is the real life, not the Matrix. I'm about to go ape shit.
Ain't no gotta roll out. I know gotta roll out, yeah. I know gotta roll out, yeah. I roll on
Yeah. Hey, turn up. Woo. Hey, man, what it do, man? It's your boy Cobe Rise and Rise. You dig what I'm saying? We back at it again. We about to get turned up real quick. Hold up, y'all. Go ahead and get your drinks up in the air. Woo. Let's go. Hey, man, you know we about to get turned up real quick, right? Let's get it. Yeah. Hold on, man. We about to turn this out. We about to turn this down real quick, man. Hold up. It's your boy Cobe Rise and Rise. We back at it again. Shout out to my boy Ernest. Hope all is well. Turn up. You know we turning up, dog. We turning up for you, big dog. I hope you good. Matter of fact, I appreciate you coming out to the Crunch Fitness. And I appreciate you coming out, showing love. Shout out to everybody who came out to Crunch Fitness, man. We actually had an event go on Saturday, and the event was beautiful. I'm going to come out and make sure I sell my sea moss to the gym. I'm also going to be coming out with events, promotional deals. All of that's going to be coming out with Crunch Gym Fitness. So if you guys are looking for the sea moss, make sure you guys are tapping in with the crew, and don't you ever forget it. Shout out to your mans, Cobe Rise and Rise. Shout out to Queen City Organics. You dig? Shout out to my man's True High Clarity. You dig? It's how you want to live your life. True High and with Clarity. That's the website right there down below. Go get your fits. The fits are in. Everything's going to be looking fly. Yo, we got some fly colors coming for the summertime. It's got so much. This is why I'm turned up. Y'all like, man, what Cobe turning up for, man? Hold on. Matter of fact, let me play some more of that, man, because that beat was kind of hard, like on some real. That beat was real. Woo. Let me just hear that one good time. What's going on, man? Get turned up. Everybody get your drinks in the air. And by the way, that is not alcohol. This is BCAA. You dig? You got to have your recovery, right? If you guys didn't know, tap into my IG is down below. I'm showing everybody what I do for a pre-workout. My pre-workout, specifically what I do is I eat a bowl of chickpeas. I also take the sea moss gel, the fitness sea moss gel, raspberry rapa specifically. I also take the BCAAs, which is what you're seeing right now. This is what I use to maintain my muscle mass and to continue on for energy. I take it while I work out. You can take it before you work out, and you can take it after workout. It's really great for muscle recovery. All right. BCAAs, make sure you go get them, y'all. And guess what? We still plant-based with it. You dig? We still plant-based with it. All right. Hey, man, I got my man. You already know. Matter of fact, he needs no introduction. You dig what I'm saying? We got David Goggins 2.0 in the building. So without further ado, make sure you guys give a clap for my man, the Jabari Tribe. Big, what's good?
Yeah.
What's popping?
Not too much. Feeling good. Once again,
Feeling
it's
good.
race week.
I know it, bro. You looking good. You ready?
I feel pretty good. It's, all the hay's in the barn. So now it's just, pretty much work on hydration as always, but also just, looking over the course map, making my notes, see where I need to hit and target. So I feel pretty good.
Man, that's what's up, man. Listen, if y'all don't know, man, he does race events. So make sure you guys are following him. Matter of fact, shout out your social media real quick just so they can follow you out, bro.
Yes. My IG page is IJLU House. It's right there in the tag. Definitely send a follow. Check out what I got going on. Best believe it's gonna be a big highlight reel, and it also will drop some, nuggets along the way too, of some stuff I'm working on, as well as, some gems for you as well too. So
that's real.
Definitely give me a follow. Hey.
That's what's up. Hey, man, make sure y'all give him a follow, man. Again, it's a boy Jabardi Tribe. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, man, we about to get to the show, man. You already, man, my man Ernest tapping in already. Said, what's going on? Indeed. What's good, Jabari? Yeah, man.
Good, Ernest. Good to hear from you.
Always, man, for sure. He always supporting the show, man. So you dig. Hey, man, y'all already see the topic, man. We're about to go ahead and get it started. So as you can see, we have some trending news popping up. You dig? So, hey. Now. News channel, news flash update. All right. So, without further ado, of course, you guys see the topic. We have the government says the USA is overweight. What? That's crazy, right? That's a little wild. But we're gonna get into it anyway. You dig? So, if y'all didn't know, did y'all know today's National Walking Day? I don't know if you know that. Did you know that, Jabari?
No.
You ain't know that?
That's news to me.
Oh, it's National Walking Day. So for y'all that don't know, this is actually a holiday that I discovered. I didn't know if you guys knew this, but National Walking Day is April the 3rd, right? So I'm gonna just give you guys a quick breakdown so that way you can see the screen. You see the screen? The National Day, right? National Walking Day, the first Wednesday in April. This is a real thing, y'all. The first Wednesday in April is a National Walking Day, and it encourages Americans of all ages to get out, stretch their legs, getting their hearts pumping. The American Heart Association sponsors this day to remind people about the health benefits in taking a walk. Wear your sneakers or take them with you to work, and at some point in the day, take you a 30-minute walk. Hashtag National Walking Day. Some great ways to make the 30 minutes more enjoyable. Number 1, wear comfortable clothes. Number 2, take a friend, pass the time by. You dig? You might want to have a conversation or two. Number 3, make sure you stretch those muscles. Go ahead and, get some arm movements going, stretch your legs, everything, stretch your fingers, all that, get everything moving. Drink plenty of water. Absolutely. It's getting warm out here. You dig? Move your arms. I just did that. You feel me? Also, make sure you have a good posture. So shoulders back, keep your chest up nice and wide, have that posture aligned so that way your spine can look good as you're walking. You don't want to be all slunched over. It's just not a good look either. You dig what I'm saying? Also, how to observe the National Walking Day. Take 30 minutes out of your day to go for a walk. Find a trail near you or walk around your neighborhood. I think everybody pretty much has a neighborhood they live in. If you stay in a house in America, I'm sure there's a surrounding neighborhood you can walk through, or you can find you a trail. You can also visit your local parks or even walk on your treadmill. I know there's a lot of apartments that have treadmills that you guys can actually get into. You dig what I'm saying? Another one is take your canine pals, aka take your pets, take your dogs with you. They need that cardiovascular workout too. So take those dogs out there to make sure they're not slouching around. You dig what I'm saying? When the family is healthy, everybody's healthy. That's including your dogs too. Feed them right. When the family has finished their walk around the block, you complete a good word search puzzle, and that's something that you can do. There's other things that you can do too, right? But this is just another way to pass the time by for National Walking Day. So those are just some of the quick tidbits real fast, man. Did you know? So you had no idea today was National Walk Day?
No, I did not. What's really crazy is that I clocked in a little bit over 6 miles a day walking.
Did you?
Yes. Yes.
Now that
While doing work, and that was a ton. I had to look again. I was like, whoa, was it 6 miles? It was. So, but that's pretty cool though. But you gotta stay moving.
Yo, that's hilarious, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. I walk, and just before I even move forward, I want to give you a shout out because you said you walked 6 miles, man. You clocked in. Let me give y'all a quick tip for y'all that didn't know, man. If y'all are workout fiends, y'all love this tip. A highly active person that wants to lose weight, they have a better chance of losing weight if they walk an equivalent of 6 miles a day, right? So let's just say if you're trying to get to say you're trying to lose like 30 pounds, right? If you want to lose 30 pounds on average, let's just say you're you know 30 pounds overweight, you're trying to lose 30 pounds. If you walk 6 miles a day, let's say you're taking an average of like 1900 calories, give or take the schematics, you can lose that weight within roughly 6 months or so. You can lose that 30 pounds if you walk 6 miles per day. That's every single day. All right. So I want you to know the importance of walking 6 miles a day. That's counted as a highly active workout, right? Keep that in mind. What's going on, D? What's popping, blood? Man, and what I was trying to say too is that's something that anybody can get into if they're not comfortable with the gym. If you're not comfortable with the gym, everybody walks. Everybody walks. The least you can do is walk. Make sure it's the equivalent of 6 miles. I personally, bro, I walk like 2 miles a day. And that's not including my workouts. I go to the gym. I'll be in the gym 6-7 days a week. But I walk every single day. I walk at least 2.5 miles a day on top of my workout schedule. So I can do it. Anybody can do it. It's not that bad. 15 minutes walking. If you walk pretty fast, you can drop some weight. So even if it's not 6 miles, if you do 2.5, that's pretty decent. But the goal is 6 miles a day. If you can't go to the gym, get that 6 miles a day in. You dig? Ernest says I prefer walking 1 mile a day. And you can, and honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you're walking, that's the whole this is the purpose of the National Walking Day. What's good, big dog? Man, it's something that the government is doing because it's trying to promote health. We all know what's going on. Pretty much the government saying, get your fat asses up and get your
hands off the couch.
Get off the couch, bro. It's too much sedentary stuff going on. Like seriously, it's really promoting the anti-sedentary lifestyle. That's the whole point of it, right? And April 3rd is what it is. And I don't think anybody really knew that, but this is coming from the American Heart Association because they understand the importance of physical activity. I mean, it's one of the best ways to improve overall health. I know so many people who say they're stressed out. Guaranteed, if they worked out physical activity, they'll manage their stress a lot better. 1 out of 4 adults in the U.S. right now are sedentary for more than 8 hours a day. Which we all know. I mean, 8 hours a day, that's your work day. That's your work day. And so that's going to have negative consequences on your physical and mental health. If you're not moving, if you're sitting down 8 hours a day being sedentary, I mean, if you think about it, that kind of would drive you crazy. Think about people that's in jail. They just sitting down sedentary all day. It would drive them nuts. You're already contributing 8 hours a day just sitting on your tail doing nothing. That's going to affect your physical activity. That's going to affect your mental activity as well. So get out, and even if you're working, you get a break. You get a break. If you're working 8 hours a day, you get a break, you get a lunch. Get out there and walk. You can take 15 minutes, walk your mile. You can walk a mile in 15 minutes, take another 15-minute break, walk another mile. That's your 2 miles right there. Take your lunch, you still eat, you're doing your thing, you're getting the blood movement, and you're going to improve your mental health. You're going to improve your physical health as well. It's just a simple way just to add physical activity in your day, and the benefit just stretches tenfold. And this is a fact. You can actually look this up. This is coming from the American Heart Association, not just me. I'm just displaying what's already there. Getting that recommended physical activity every week, I mean, good Lord, that you're going to already link yourself to a lower risk of diseases, stronger bones, muscles, and improvement on your mental health, man. I already know, Jabari. Look, you do more than walk, bro. Y'all know you run. You get after it. Tell us some of the benefits, man, that you do whenever you going out walking and running and things like that.
Well, the thing is, with my job, I'm always constantly moving.
Come on.
Besides driving, always constantly moving. So that's where my steps come into play, and sometimes pushing heavy stuff from time to time. So they kind of there's a little bit more to the steps than what just shows in the counter. So, but just a tremendous amount of just movement of staying moving, keeping my limbs, strong and loose as I'm moving around the day. It's there's like so many benefits.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
but even for myself, even for the amount of steps I'm doing, I even had to curtail my runs just a little bit since I'm already clocking in so much mileage already. If you do the math, average 6 a day. Let's say it was just maybe just 5 days a week. That's around 30 miles. You then add in some few runs there. Then you average about 30 to like about 35 or so miles per week. And that's a lot of mileage.
It's a lot of miles. That's a lot.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. So, but just for everybody else, just the simple fact, just take it just a few minutes just to walk, just get that cardiovascular system up, to starve off so much of diseases and whatnot. So,
For real,
it's essential,
bro. I'm gonna tell you this: if you can't even get up and walk, bro, I can't even. I don't even know what to say about you. You walk every day. It's an essential thing to do. I mean, good God, if we're too lazy to walk, y'all, we're in worse. This National Walking Day is the least of your worries.
Yeah,
the gym is least of your worries. If you can't even walk every day, you got bigger problems. Way bigger problems.
Yeah,
I'm serious, bro. I mean, it's just something that is I'm gonna tell you this. If you didn't walk at all for the rest of your life, how much better do you think your life is gonna be? Let's just say you didn't want to walk. Okay, let's say if you just take away the whole walking experience, then you're in a wheelchair. How do you think that your day's gonna go by? Seriously. And I'm not even wishing that on anybody, but if you think about, we take for granted the basics. I'm gonna be honest. I remember when, and shout out to my IG family, man, they tapping in. I remember when I had gotten to my injury, my knee injury. Jabari sat me down because I couldn't move. Obviously, I had my patella tendon ruptured, and I had to, sit down for a few months. And then I had to go to physical therapy. And I had to relearn how to use my legs to walk, bro. Before I went to physical therapy, I couldn't even walk up my own stairs. So I had to sleep on the couch. I had to sleep on the couch for months. And my leg was in pain because I wasn't moving. They said the reason why is because your leg isn't moving like that it gets worse over time. Think about that. And think about the average public now. We're sedentary. We're not even moving like that. We don't use our legs like that. So what happens? And then you start to decline. If you sit more, that's what keeps you there. I'm gonna tell you another story too. I remember my granddaddy, he would move every single day. He was moving to, into in his 80s. He'd get up, chop wood every day. Until he had, I think he had bent over and like chopped some wood real hard. I don't know what it was, but he hurt his back, right? So they told him to sit down for, a few days to a week, right? He started to have more problems in that week than I've seen him have it really in my entire life. Just sitting already diminishes your health. Sitting diminishes your health. And think about it, we're doing it for 8 hours a day, willingly. So really, it's important and it's essential for you to move your body. It doesn't matter whether you're at work, any type of, listen, if you're not sleeping,
yeah. I think there is a glitch. Currently, we are experiencing some slight technical difficulties, but don't worry, Kobe's working on it. So everybody be patient. So one of the things, hopefully he's coming back very soon. But to everybody that's out there, why don't you want to think about this, right? What if you eliminate all walking and you're just stuck to your seat? You can't get out and about to catch the air naturally. Use your legs to walk or run or jog or skip. Just think about that. Just think about if you can't ever experience that joy again. This is why health and just basically everyday movement is key. Because, movement is medicine. And for whatever ails us.
Hey, man, my bad. I had technical difficulties. This is crazy. Sorry about that, y'all.
Hey, I was speaking to, well, I'm glad that you're back. I was speaking to the people as that was going on, but hey, it's all good.
Man, I feel bad. I feel like just shutting the whole thing down, man, and like starting from scratch, bro. I can't stand that. That's wild. And I'm in tech too. That's what's even embarrassing. How am I in tech and then my whole stuff gets shut down? Like, bro, no. Sorry, man. I know you was going off too, bro. You was probably spitting some facts, bro. I didn't even hear what you said, man. Good Lord. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, rock out.
No, I was just sharing to the people that, my last point was movement is medicine. Yeah. And you was mentioning about in regards with your grandfather mentioned about when he basically just rested, that's when more elements kicked in. But if you keep moving, you keep the body loose and mobile, then those aches and pains, will eventually subside. So, but you're right. In this country, in this country, and I was reading some stuff as well. Mm-hmm. This sedentary lifestyle that we have here in the States is no good. It's no bueno. Mm-hmm. And it's leading us to a lot of stuff with diseases, other ailments, and we got to each step for all of us to like just move. Daily movement each day is key and vital. It's something, and we don't want to just be just get out, be couch potatoes. It's interesting. I was going to share this that with the Spartan Race brand with Joe DeSena when he created this obstacle race brand, he had the mission and still has the mission of getting at least 100 million people off the couch. That was the whole point. Yeah. In initial, it was like in the initial. He talked about this countless times, but the main mission was get people off the couch to move.
Get in this topic too, man. We're talking about sedentary lifestyle and working out. I already know you in with it.
Yeah. So, but we just got and with that, if EJ as I'm going on my day, but I always encourage movement for everybody, even my folks. Well, my folks, they always stay moving. They always stay working on stuff, so they never really sedentary. So. But that's key, and and we can't be all couch potatoes. You know, it don't look right. It don't feel right.
That's real.
It don't feel sexy, especially we trying to get right for some. Everybody, you try to get right for the summer. You gotta move.
Oh, bro, I got a story, bro. Hold on, I got a story about this walking stuff, dog.
Tell me,
I
talk
got
to
a
the
story
people.
about this walking. I don't even know if I should tell the story or not. It's funny. It's funny, man. All right, I'll say it. So I was outside walking, and I was talking to this guy. Now the guy, he's from overseas, so he's from Europe. And you know, he was outside walking and walking, you know. So I was walking with him. He asked me a question. He said, "Hey," he's like, I noticed something. Now he's got an accent, right? So I can't really, do his accent. But he was like, I noticed something. Americans, y'all don't walk that much, do you? He's like, I don't see anybody outside walking. Like, is this like a thing? Y'all don't walk like that? And it was funny because I'm like, well, what do you mean? He's like, well, I'm from, I'm not gonna say where he's from, but he was, around the Northern Europe. And he's like, everybody walks. When you go outside, everybody's walking somewhere. Everybody's walking to the grocery store. They have walkways. What's good, D? Hey man, you will love this topic, bro, about losing weight, fam. And I know you was getting to the bag. So jump in on the topic. Yo, and the dude was talking about how much they walk.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he came out to the US and he's walking out, he's like, I don't see a lot of people walking. And to me, it's normal not to see that many people walking, but it didn't dawn on me at all that we really don't walk like that until he mentioned it. I'm like, you know what? We don't walk like that at all. You know what I'm saying? If it's not hiking or anything like that, which is still good. Don't get me wrong, but we don't walk like that at all. I mean, how many people try to get a close parking spot because they don't want to walk? They don't even like the stairs, bro. They like the elevator. You know what I'm saying? I take the stairs.
Yeah,
I don't even take the elevator. I take the stairs. But it really just dawned on me, man. What do you think about that? Do you think we walk like that?
No. And the thing is, what's difference between that and the Europe and the States is that for us, we drive everywhere. In Europe, there's it's more mass transit with their system, so it's a lot more movement, stuff like that. So, and that's just kind of one of the main differences with that. And also, in pretty much in Europe, there's always been a push in a way for just naturally for better health. Everybody's outside doing stuff or moving. Thank you, Ernest. And just just like encouraging a healthy lifestyle. And stuff like that. It's different. It's, nutrition is different. Lifestyle is different. And
that's huge. You ain't lying, bro. Even the food out there is different. Like
ingredient.
I don't know if you've seen Anton's stream. He was talking about how the food in Japan was so different and it was so good.
I think I caught a glimpse of that. Yeah.
It's just wild because like we actually did a show about this like last year sometime where we talked about food that's overseas that's banned, but we eat it here. Like the Heinz ketchup bottle over there is not the same as the Heinz ketchup here. We have a lot more chemicals in our Heinz than they do overseas, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's so wild and mind-boggling how different it is. But it also goes into it just goes into the whole piece. Our country, as far as clothing size, like fashion, we wear bigger clothes here because we're just bigger. Like overseas, their clothing is a lot smaller. It's a little bit more fitted, right? Like an Italian suit's more fitted. The European suit's more fitted, right? The French suits, they're more fitted. America, they bigger. Like we got the oversizes. Like we're known to wear the oversizes. You know what I'm saying? That's something that we try to bring back in style, but we're way heavier. So I think it's almost like a counterbalance, but it also goes into, well, why is that the case? Well, we have a different lifestyle. We eat differently. We promote highly processed foods here than any other country. the reason why they don't is because their country's banned it. They banned it. And here we are, they just stuffing our face with it. Not only stuffing our face with it physically, but visually. They show it in commercials. What do they do to try to get you to buy something? Like, the little Applebee's commercial where they show that hot lava cake, that big dark chocolate cake. They spin it around real slow and they pour that chocolate syrup over it, nice and slow, make it look all nice and detailed. That gets the hormones going, and they're doing it on purpose because they know what that does to our psyche. It makes us want to eat that more, even though you might have just eaten. Like, you might have just came home from eating a good meal. You go on, turn the TV on, you see that commercial, you're gonna get hungry again. You might, man, you know what? Let's go to Applebee's. Let me get that dessert.
Yeah, that's that marketing for you. That's that draws you in, and it's that culture of eat much this now, eat much this later, and that drive for it and stuff like that. So, but for us here in America, we are overweight for a reason, and it goes back to the point that we are chubby, yeah.
Bro, we are.
We are chubby.
We are.
And,
Chucky monkeys, dog.
Right, and they don't look good.
All right, so we got a couple questions. All right, so one of the questions is, well, what are some of the benefits of walking? I think they might have tuned in a little bit later. We actually talked about some of those benefits. It's actually one of the best exercises to do, but long story short, it improves your cardiovascular health. It helps you maintain a healthy weight. It can improve flexibility in your joints, and this is just basic movements of walking, right? Here it is. Is walking a good exercise for weight loss? All right. So yeah, they came in a little bit later. Yes, it's a way to use it to maintain a good health. So actually, I gave the example. Jabari does something that's really well. He said, "What's going on, Lindsay?" He does something really well because he did 6 miles, and 6 miles is the equivalent of a highly active workout routine. So it's something that you can do along with calorie counting. Get with a personal trainer. You can get with me. You can message me down below if you're actually looking for someone who can give you a custom macro count to get you on your goal and your way. But you can use what he does, which is walk 6 miles a day, take the good calorie count, and you can still lose weight and still look good doing so. All right. So if you want to go back and replay the live, I highly recommend doing so because we really stepped into a lot of high level game with it. And just from a basic standpoint, we didn't even go too deep, but we pretty much covered a lot of that stuff already. What do you think, Jabari? Do you want to add anything on that one?
Not that not that I could think of. As I said, it's just always go back to constant movement and doing something that you enjoy. Doesn't that, walking, that's great, but you can also do some other types of cardio as well.
Like a HIIT workout.
Yeah, that or something dance related too. That's also, a pretty cool thing too. Just something to give with movement that, makes you feel good, burn calories, and also, get that, cardiovascular system going. So, it's just all about the movement.
That's real. That and what that also do is another good benefit. This relieves stress too. It's a great way to relieve stress because you can eat healthy, but if you are stressed out, it's gonna be hard for you to lose weight. So maintaining your stress is crazy vital. And I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of the stress comes from work, for real. We sit down 8 hours a day. You're creating that stress because you're already stressful going to work. For the average person, for the most part, you do.
Yeah.
Getting up and walking and taking a break is an amazing way to relieve stress because you're getting away from all that, emails back and forth. This is for my corporate folks. Y'all do it all. Y'all understand that people who are on the phone, just sitting down, talking to people all day, that gets tiring. You dig? That gets really tiring because you're not taking enough time for yourself. You're too worried about what people are saying to you, how they're responding. Because, a lot of the people in customer service, they don't they hear a lot of things that is not necessarily great for the mind. So they always kind of like reflect it back to other people. And it's not their fault. It's just it can get annoying when talking to a bunch of people. I used to do the same thing. I get it. But taking a break is essential. I remember when I was in customer service, I used to get out and walk, literally just to get a break, to get out and get some sunlight, just so I can retune my brain to come back to work. It's just a great thing to do to manage your stress. Because I mean, if I was just sitting there talking to people all day, every day, eating a bunch of junk food, man, I'd be stressed out too. I'd be stressed out too. I don't care if I'm eating healthy or not. It's just, it's just real. It's just facts.
Oh.
Sleeping too. And these are just other things. I know Jabari mentioned some other stuff. What's another thing? I mean, laughing, finding things that are funny. These
Yeah.
things are good. You know what I'm saying? Just get a gut laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like get a good cry laugh, right?
Yeah.
Those are really good things to kind of get your mind. And a lot of what we're saying is getting your mind away from, that whole 8-hour mental shift. That's why you have to take breaks. You can't just work all day, every day. And on the average, just think you're just gonna be like amazing. No, I mean, unless you Kobe Jones rise, you dig. I work all day every day. You feel me? I'm always at a high level anyway, so it's gonna take you time to get to that level. You dig. Shout out to Jess. What's going on with you? And if you get like me, you flex on them every day. I can work all day every day and continue to be an asset to the people that surround me, right? Like tapping in with my man Jabari, tapping in with y'all every day, and then coming out from work. Then I gotta go work out. Then I gotta train folks, and I have people ask me questions. Always trying to keep things going, but also maintain a good, healthy sleeping habit and eating habit. Come on, it's a little difficult, but I'm able to do it because I've done it for so long. But you gotta be skilled at it too. And if you look at to be skilled at it, you gotta follow us. You dig what I'm saying? Tap in what we're doing every single day. All right. That was a really good one, man, for sure. That was great questions. But yeah, man, listen, we coming up to that time, man. I really appreciate everybody for tuning in. The government pretty much saying get your fat ASSs up and walk. That's exactly what it's saying. Long story short, the government doesn't know what to do. So guess what? Instead of being rude, they just decide, hey, let's just make it a national walking day. Anyway, but for the most part, I mean, I did it because I wanted to show people that people are paying attention. We all know that there's a health epidemic here in America. We don't have the best food. I understand that healthcare is something that's up and down. What's going on to you? And the healthcare system is important because Amazon, if you guys aren't aware, Amazon Prime members is doing healthcare for $9 a month, aka $99 a year. And that's if you're a Prime member, right? So even if you don't have any health coverage or you can't afford it, but you can afford an Amazon Prime, which is crazy. You can't even afford healthcare, but you can afford Amazon Prime. But the good thing is Amazon Prime is helping you guys, right? And so there's no excuse now for healthcare. You can always see somebody 24/7 virtually. They also have doctor's offices that you can go into to take care of your health. And it's always good to take care of your health because, again, you working all the time to get money, but if you're not here to work, there's no point. You got to take care of your health, right? Money doesn't, you throw all the money away just to get yourself back in health. If the doctor told you you're gonna leave this world in a couple months unless you don't get this thing together, you'd be like, you know what? If you got the money, you go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? So helping that out is doing the daily functions such as walking, which is something essential you should do. Go ahead and utilize that to be a better person. It's kind of like your car. You keep your car up in maintenance so that way it doesn't have any drastic issues later. You don't go to the mechanic when something's broken, right? Because it's more expensive. Same thing with your health. You don't wait till something's wrong with you. Go to the doctor, like, man, you got high blood pressure, man. Why ain't you been seeing, coming in doing something different? And so that's what we're here to do. We're here to tell you to get your maintenance work. Go to the doctor, right? Get your walking in. Follow the mostly plant-based diet. And I'm telling you guys, I think that was the biggest answer that I've done since I started this was the mostly plant-based diet because it took away a lot of the guesswork and what you want to eat. The old food pyramid, man, just had a lot of issues and it promoted not just the best lifestyle, and it's not conducive to everybody. So I think everybody can understand that our blood is mostly alkaline, 7.5 pH, if y'all don't know that. And the mostly alkaline veggies and grains is to promote that healthy alkaline bloodstream that we have. So that way it takes away the inflammation in our bodies. So if you're taking away inflammation in your bodies, if you're walking every day, getting sunlight and going to work, naturally that's going to help balance out your lifestyle tremendously and mentally too, right? So those are some of the last moments I got. What's going on, Trey? What's popping, big dog? Hey, man, if you got anything to add on the topic too, man, more than welcome, bro. We're talking about walking and how important it is to the body. But yeah, man. So Jabari, what's some of the things you've learned and that you can give some of the people, man?
Well, we talked about a good bit, but one of the things that, one of the key things that the movement is medicine, but also to stay constantly active and just build on it. You don't have to. It's not a quick process. You just gotta make them steps. Make them steps, make them count, and do stuff that you enjoy. And, get moving, but also clean. Eat as clean as possible too. It goes hand in hand. And I'll say this, although it might ruffle some feathers, but I'll say it anyway.
Get it to him, bro. Keep it real. Keep it G all the way. You dig?
Fitness is not just for a season. It's a lifestyle for a lifetime. So for all y'all folks trying to get right for the summer, which isn't too bad.
I already know what you're trying to say. Go ahead and keep it real with them, dog. They need to hear it.
One in the off season. So your training should have started back in October.
Amen.
But it's not too late. It's just has to just constantly build. So yeah, for all those, just have movement, do daily steps, and bring people along to enjoy it. Like, some family, some friends, and you bring one person, and they bring one person, brings another, and then thus you create eventually a community that eventually promotes better health, and then less stress on the system. Now and then eventually, the government's like, oh yeah, we got some pretty good people in shape. All right, we're not fat slabs after all, There you go.
That's facts. That's facts, man. I appreciate you jumping in on this, man. This is a great topic. I love the topic. I love the game. I love the questions that y'all were asking. It was something that was needed because, again, I'm bringing awareness out, and I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Good topic. Yes, absolutely. I appreciate you, Ernest, too, for tapping in, y'all. And if y'all are in the Charlotte local region, man, I have a deal with Crunch to where I'm going to come out every once in a while. I'm going to sell my CMOS and just talk about fitness in general, right? So if you guys are in the area, make sure you guys are tapping in with the Crunch Gym and get a good workout in. Tapping with me, Cobe Rise and Rise. Follow me down below, King Alajuwan 21. You dig? And send me a message if you're looking for the CMOS. And like I said, man, it's the only fitness CMOS that you can get, bro. It's the only one. You dig? And so make sure you guys are also following Jabari, right? And I think he's got his name right there below. So he's got at IJLU House. There we go. So follow him on IG.
Follow.
Let's go. Let's go. I appreciate y'all, man. Hey, we about to turn it up real quick, man. Hat going to the back. We better play some outgoing music. But before we do that, man, when we're faced with an obstacle, what we do, y'all?
We rise and rise.
You dig what I'm saying? We turning it up, y'all. Come on, man. Hey, we about to turn it to the club. You dig what I'm saying? You dig? No, I ain't done this in a minute, man. Just kicking the music, man, just vibing out. We're gonna let the little music play out while we do this thing. Man, my boy Danny building, bro. Hey, tap in with us, man. We turning it up. Hey, man, for y'all that don't know, I'm gonna close the stream down. Keep my IG open for a little bit. My music watching before I be able to hop on my IG. We're gonna turn the music up. You feel me? We're gonna get a little hit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna turn it up. Yes, sir. Hey, I appreciate y'all for stopping in. We'll go ahead and close the stream out. Make sure y'all come on over to my IG page, man. We're about to turn it up. We're about to split the game, and I'll holler at y'all.